President Trump.
Today's news.
President targets Windy City. Chicago is a very dangerous place, and we have a governor that doesn't care about crime. Deadly Jerusalem shooting.
2 attackers opened fire at a crowded bus stop using improvised machine guns.
Fierce attack in Ukraine. Good morning, I'm Steve Kaysen. With the CBS World News Roundup, President Trump has continued his threat to send troops into more big cities. Chicago could be the next target. A new CBS News poll shows 61% would oppose the idea of National Guard troops being sent to their area. We begin with CBS News White House correspondent Ed O'Keefe.
Taking in some tennis at the U.S. Open on Sunday. President Trump also had to hit away questions about his intentions in Chicago. After rebranding the Department of Defense on Friday, the president suggested the Windy City is about to find out why it's called the Department of War. Top Illinois leaders, including Democratic Senator Tammy Duckworth, denounced the president.
It will be an illegal order to declare war on a major city, any city within the United States, by the President of the United States.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker agreed, saying his state won't be intimidated by a wannabe dictator. But Trump responded on Sunday.
We're not going to war. We're going to clean up our cities. We're going to clean them up so they don't kill 5 people every weekend. That's not war. That's common sense.
White House border czar Tom Homan says Chicago and other so-called sanctuary cities should absolutely expect stepped-up immigration enforcement this week. It doesn't rule out asking for help from the National Guard.
Now to Israel. And a terror attack in Jerusalem in rush hour traffic. At least 6 people were killed when 2 gunmen opened fire at a bus stop. The attackers were killed. Reporter Linda Gradstein in Jerusalem.
The Islamist Hamas movement welcomed the attack, calling it, quote, a natural response to the occupation's crimes against our people. Since the war with Hamas began almost 2 years ago, there has also been an increase in tensions between Israelis and Palestinians in the West Bank and Jerusalem as well. Almost 1,000 Palestinians have been killed in Israel or the West Bank, as well as dozens of Israelis.
President Trump is talking again about punishing Russia after its largest air attack on Ukraine in nearly 4 years of war. A government building was one of the targets in the weekend onslaught. CBS News correspondent Holly Williams.
Russia launched a swarm of over 800 drones, according to Ukraine's Air Force. The Ukrainians intercepted most of them, but nearly 60 drones evaded air defenses, killing 4, including a 2-month-old baby. Unusually, the assault also set fire to a building used by Ukraine's cabinet ministers, normally well guarded by anti-missile and drone systems. This young mother in Kyiv is frightened. Every new attack gets more outrageous, she said. Just last month, President Trump rolled out the red carpet for Vladimir Putin in Alaska. But since then, Russia's intensified its attacks on Ukraine. Yesterday, President Trump said he was ready to hit Russia with a second phase of sanctions. That could mean targeting countries that continue to buy Russian oil, like India and China.
Jury selection is underway today in the trial of a man charged with trying to assassinate Donald Trump while he played golf last year in South Florida. The court has blocked off 4 weeks for the trial of Ryan Ruth, but attorneys are expecting they will need less time than that. Legal analyst Lori Levinson says the defendant is representing himself.
It's going to be an unconventional trial because Ruth will be difficult to control during the trial. And the court has to keep that jury focused on the evidence, not on Ruth's personality. So the first step in this high-visibility trial is jury selection.
You're listening to the CBS World News Roundup.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. It's 60 degrees in Tracy, California. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all